Hey guys, it's Bob. So good to be back with you. Listen, I want to say thank you to all of you who wrote and said how much you enjoyed my video on the Wiccan Bindi. It was a lot of fun to do that. Anyways, I've been thinking about the Great Moon Mother. Tonight is the full moon. And I thought we'd come out and look at the moon together. A lot of you have been writing and say you want to have a walk. Let me ask you, have you ever used the full moon to charge your ritual items? Many of us in the craft find that the moon gives special blessings. So today's video, or tonight's video, I guess I should say, is about drawing down that moon into your sacred items. So come on along. I'm out walking in the park tonight, and I tell you, it's just beautiful. The scent of the air is just ripe with honeysuckle. I can smell it, and in fact, for those of you who are interested, honeysuckle is a wonderful herb for your altar for moon rituals. Here I'm standing right next to a fresh batch of honeysuckle. As you can see, it's delicate white blossoms. Just lovely, just lovely. I may come back later and take a little bit, if the tree will let me, for my altar for tonight. It is so beautiful. I'm telling you, I love the nights of the full moon. It's so magical. Well, we're going to go out to where we can see the moon in a clearing. So come on along. And there she is, guys. The great goddess, the holy moon. She's risen high in the sky. It's just beautiful. I wish you guys could see it. It's probably not coming out as clear and bright as it is. There's a little bit of haze, but the moon is still incredibly large and incredibly brilliant. I wish I had filmed moonrise. The moon looked about the size of half the Earth earlier. It was amazing. I brought tonight a special item that I want to show you guys. This is one of my magical wands. You can see how it glitters. It's done in a beautiful purple luminescent glitter, and it really looks magical. You can see how it's sparkling here. I hope it shows up okay on the video. But this is one of my wands, and I think we're going to do some future videos. I'm going to teach you about making wands. But this wand I brought tonight to bless under the moon. And as you can see here, hope you guys can see that, it's really quite lovely. Isn't that magical? It really is something. Look at that shimmering purple. Also, as many of you know, I'm a member of the Fellowship of Isis, and I have Isis as one of my matron deities. This is a new little statue that I got of her. This is the winged Isis. And you can see at the top her lunar disc and horns, her beautiful wings open. This is a form of Isis of protection, and I just love her. So here we are, and we're under the full moon. So we're going to take these items out into the field where we can have a little quiet, and we're going to bless them. So come on along. As you can see, the beautiful moon mother. I'm going to raise my wand here and point it at the moon. It's probably hard to see. It's kind of dark, but there's my wand. Hopefully you can see a little bit of it. I'm going to point it to the moon, and I say, Great Mother Moon, Isis, I call you into this beautiful wand. May your beautiful light bless and consecrate it, and may we be enriched by your lunar light. So mote it be. Just let your wand absorb the light. As you can see, I got a little bit of moonlight. I'm turning around so the moon is shining on my wand, and you can see it sparkling in the light. That's lunar light. That is not street light. That's pure lunar light coming down on my wand. Isn't that amazing? Now I'm holding up my beautiful winged Isis. Great Goddess, I offer to you this sacred symbol of your form. May your lunar light dwell within, and may wherever this statue is displayed, may your presence be there. I draw down your lunar light now. So mote it be. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. We all come from the goddess, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain, flowing to the ocean. Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Mita Kali Inanna. Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Mita Kali Inanna. We are. So as you can see, it's a beautiful thing to come out under the moon and bless your sacred items. I've been spending time out here under the great Moon Mother. As you can see, my beautiful wand, it's sparkling tonight. I can feel its renewed energy. My beautiful Isis, she's luminous as well. The great goddess is recharged. Not that she ever really lost her power. Have you ever thought about, using that power in your own life? I really think that the divine has given us all of these wonderful things. We've got the sun, we have the moon, we have the earth, we have these creeks and the rivers and the oceans. These are all sources of natural power. We have crystals. I think it's wonderful when we can just get away and tune into the powers. Tonight, I tell you, I've so enjoyed being here under the beautiful full moon, and I'm so glad you guys came along. Well, guys, I'm walking back, and remember we were talking about the honeysuckle earlier. Well, I've come upon another patch of it. So I thought that I would take a little bit of it for my altar tonight. It's wonderful when you can gather herbs under the full moon. So we're going to reach over here and take some. Now, when you take an herb, you want to always give something back. So I'm going to offer a quarter to the plant, a little sign of blessing. So I'm going to plant this, throw this coin at the feet of the plant here, and say, I offer this to you in exchange for your giving of yourself. I'm going to take just a little sprig here. We don't want to take the whole plant. You should always be mindful of how much you use. But I'm going to just take this little sprig. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Tell the plant thank you for its sacrifice. As you can see here, here's the little sprig of honeysuckle. So I'm going to take that home tonight and offer it on my altar to the Great Mother. Now, guys, I've just come in from my walk. I'm back here in my home at my altar. And here's the beautiful little honeysuckle herb that I gathered tonight. And I've got here my beautiful Isis statue. Since last time I showed you my altar, I've changed some things around. I took my beautiful Isis statue and I decided to repaint her. And she's painted in silver, because I feel like I relate to Isis in her lunar aspect. So now she was gold before, now she's all silver. Isn't she beautiful? You can see her crescent moon. Let me illuminate this, a little hard to see. There's her horns. One of her horns I actually cracked off a few years ago, but I still love it, so I think she's going to understand. But as you can see, her beautiful face and her form, I've done her in a beautiful silver. I hand painted her. It took me a few days, but I think the effect is spectacular. On the other side here, I got another picture of Isis dressed in silver. You rarely see her in silver, so I think that's kind of an interesting picture. And over here is a picture, another moon goddess picture. I think this is the goddess Selene. She's under the moon, or she could be a priestess, but I think they call this Selene. And I've got my candles here. I got some of my jewelry out. This is one of my Isis pendants here. So winged Isis pendant. And I've got my beautiful iolite. I did that. That's a beautiful lunar gem. That's being charged tonight. That's a real iolite. Another lunar pendant. So anyways, I'm going to take my herb here and just put it at the feet of the Great Mother. And I offer this herb to you, Blessed Mother Isis. On this night of the full moon, we thank you for your wonderful gifts of life, of earth, of the moon, all that is sacred. Please receive this humble offering, Blessed Mother. Thank you for your presence this night. So mote it be. I'm so glad you guys came along. Listen, keep it here at Spirit Channel because we've always got more coming. So anyways, guys, thanks so much. Listen, tell me, have you ever been out under the moon and felt a connection to the Great Mother? Have you ever charged your sacred tools, or maybe you've gathered herbs by the light of the full moon? I'd sure love to hear about your moon experiences. Anyways, give me comments in the box below. Thumbs up. Hey, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe. We'd sure love to have you here. You can join us for all the full moons. Well, listen, guys, I want to say blessed be to all of you. Thanks for being here. Blessings to you all.